laying a foundation of what we are about to do. You know that many of us believe, there's this general belief that once saved, forever saved. There's this school of thought that once you are saved forever, except you commit the unpardonable sin. And then people go ahead to expatiate and say sin against the Holy Spirit is unpardonable sin and all of that you are saved forever. Some people believe that no, it is not true. You can still commit sin and go to hell. Citing instances of people that have gone to heaven. I've seen some people in hell and all of that. Well, looking at those two different schools of thought, there's something that comes across my mind. What is the reason for even this argument in the first instance? Me, I'm tending to believe that people who believe that once you are saved, you are forever saved, and they are flogging it and trying to crusade it, it's because they are trying to find excuse for their shenanigans. I stand to be correct. It is because you are looking for excuse to be wayward. You are looking for excuse to do what you like. Since you are saved, everything goes. And I want to believe that's the reason why this argument keeps coming. My answer for this argument will lie in some of the things that we'll be talking about, some of the things that we'll be doing. In the first instance, one thing we need to know is that the believer at redemption receives a nature. That nature is the nature of God, is the nature of love. And once there is a transformation, once you have received that nature, you will of necessity need to act the way that nature should act. The characteristic of that nature, what that nature should do, is what should be paramount in you. That's what should be seen. And that's the essence of Christian conduct. You cannot not receive that nature of God, that nature of love, and love will not flow through you, and it is hatred. It's like you are asking a dog to bleat like a goat, or you are asking a man to go on top of a high tower or a high building, high-rise building, and ask the man to start flying. It is not in the nature of the man to fly. It is not in the nature of a dog to bleat like a goat. So it is not in your own nature too, not to show the correct Christian conduct. And as much as it is the nature of God that lives in you. Whether you want to believe that once saved, forever saved, whether you don't want to believe in that theory, one underlying thing is this: we have the life of God at birth, and that life should reflect in all that we do. But we discover that many of us, we just do what we like, we misbehave in the marketplace, in our workplace. And so we want to be reminding ourselves about the very nature that we are supposed to exhibit. And that is the essence of this series of teaching. First and foremost, we know that God is love. And that is not the God of love. God is love. If you want to describe God, is love. So the embodiment of all that we'll be talking about, it is still circling around that word, love. The attribute that we have received is the attribute of love. And so in every of our action, in every of the things that we do, we are expected to view life, generally in the workplace, view life from the lens of love, because that is the nature we have received. In our neighborhood, view life from the lens of love, because that is the nature we have received. In the workplace, in the street, among friends, in our relationship, we should view life with the lens of love, because that is what we have received. So all that we'll be talking about today, Christian conduct, we'll be talking about in this series, Christian conduct and all of that, it is going to be stemming out from that word, love. God is love. And so we should live in love as the children of God. God bless you. I will see you again in the next episode. Stay tuned.